Oh, you know what I should have done actually? I need to put my OBS inside my second monitor. Hello, my gentlemen. The chat and the stream should be ready right now. I hope so. You know what I need to check as well? Does this work? Does the big juicy video show up on the stream? Yes, it does. It is time to commence. Luckily, I've already got most of the stuff done, so the basic shit is already ready. We'll see. Oh, there's already 2 grinders in the chat. 1 second, my gentlemen. I have not seen you. I'm just making some videos right now. Let me address y'all. I didn't expect you to be here so early. What I need to do is I need to move my big chat so I can see it. There we go. Hello, Mr. Khalifa. Hello, Mr. Khalifa Al Belushi. Hello, Mr. Noliferix. Q's. Hello, Mr. Spikes. PJ. We're going to be making the video from the stream. It's going to take a very long time. We're going to be here for many years. Well, I was thinking about actually picking a gun for today, but I don't really have much of a selection. Let me get my beautiful stream deck ready as well. Also, I kind of messed up this cut over here. Hello, Mr. Neto Wavy, my gentleman. My big juicy gentleman. This is all of the background of what I do when I'm grinding the BO4 content. Is actually the wrong adjustment layer. Yeah, I can see behind the scenes, slowly but surely. Well, I was thinking about actually picking a gun for today, but I don't really have much of a selection, as you can see here. It is quite the boringness. How have y'all been grinding though? Are y'all still on BO4? Are you awaiting patiently for the new content? Low level. I basically have a choice between all 3 of these snipers, these 2 LMGs. I gotta lock in though. I gotta get very silent so I can actually hear what the hell is going on and get all of these ready. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting here for many, many years. I just finished. I mean, the video was recorded 6 months ago and it got uploaded literally yesterday. So usually this will take hours. I'm thinking I could probably speedrun this. Just like have a basic cut. As long as I'm not choking. And then things will be better. So this would be outside. I haven't been playing BO4 in years. Let's do the Yoga DMR. Screw this shit. That needs to be... Let's do the Yoga DMR. No, even more. Let's do the Yoga DMR. Screw this shit. We have it at level 5. We have a high caliber, which is very useful. That actually makes it usable. I don't think you ever need a long barrel on this gun, so we will leave that off and an FMJ, and we are fine. And maybe for the vibes, we start working on some of these as well. Boom, we have extended magazines, and maybe we'll use. There we go. How much do I need on this? What do I need on this? We have done 5 headshots minimum, 6 technically, and we need to do all of these. This could actually extend still. Move over to technical camos. And I'll need to work on this for a bit longer later. But we're just going to go through. 1 out of the 3 golds for the tac rifles ready, and then they shall be completed. This needs, you know what this needs? If I could find it. This needs a big juicy transition, which I have over here. I've been, this is the intro actually. I have it set over there just so I can reuse it for later. Although these did not stick together, I don't know why. I think I updated them after I actually brought them in, so they are separated. If I click on this, it's not the full thing. Now with this gun, there is actually an operator mod, so I'm gonna use that by the end of the video. It turns this into
The
a
problem
double
is,
tap. It's really
I
good,
didn't use
especially
it.
when you maxed out to get high caliber too, because that makes it a literal two shot. So you double tap the bullets.
Honestly, I think I might delete
running
this
around everyone, not
because
dying, and then they
I did
instantly
not
die
use
in
the
a
operator
racist
mod.
mode.
I
It's
messed
actually
it up.
like
I prestige my gun, it didn't work.
annoy people in SND. It's not a headshot, lol. There we go. That's the first headshot. Holy shit! And that's the second one. Oh my god, I'm grinding.
You could probably.
Actually, an operator mod, so I'm gonna use that by the end of the video. It turns this into a double tap. It's really good, especially when you.
I think we'll take this out and then we'll just go straight through. There's also another thing we need from the asset, which is the headshot animation, just so all the bots know what we are using. That's the wrong one. I think it's. Hopefully, I brought it in, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I did not bring it in. Uh-oh. It's fine. It's gonna be in the other one, I hope. This. While y'all are in the background, I'm gonna get y'all some music. Is that playing actually? I don't know. But let me just double check. It is playing very nicely. Perfect. We need this shit over here. Oh, do I shit up think this broke? Oh no, it's over there, that's why. Okay, I think I messed this up. It was actually here the whole time anyway. Was it not? No, it's not. It is here though. We'll grab this one. We need both. We could bring it over there and then bring it here. It would be convenient if they were actually upstairs, you know, instead of here. We'll just redo that one. That's gonna lag everything to shit because these are nasty. Good. These need to be up. I also need to save this so it doesn't break this again. Why is there even audio? That don't make sense. I don't need audio. You put them, yeah, about that. Maybe 2 down. Leave that shit. Then go back. And it will work fine. Now the problem is that this is actually in the way of the thing, so you know what might work better? Let me just move the, I wish I just connect. Let me actually connect this real quick. I should connect now. Actually, we have to do it this way. We are gonna move this back.
There we go, that's the first headshot. Holy shit.
And another thing with this is the camera might have this in the way. I think it's actually fine. It works okay. The text is a bit off. It's a bit bent. We'll worry about that later. But it looks reasonable.
The second one, oh my god.
Then this will happen later. This one is done. And then these are also going to be for later when they are done. You know what might work? This actually might work for the intro. We'll just throw it down randomly over here, see how it feels.
Getting ready. Kids are not gonna shout. There we go, that's the first headshot. Holy shit. And that's the second one. Oh my god, I'm grinding. Getting ready. Kids are not gonna shout. I got one of the camos, that's patrol.
I wonder actually if this needs a focus thing. I should have one for BO4. Yeah, I do. It is not that. Okay, I actually never saved it. That's fine. Okay, I forgot to. You don't need saturation, you just need this. You don't need that. You take the mask. The feather is insane. That looks pretty okay, except the bottom is off. There you go, that should work fine.
The headshot, I got one of the camos, that's patrol, that's 10 out of 6. I see got the... I see got the good emblems on guard. Oh, bro. You already know the vibes. You already know the vibes.
It's actually a good opportunity, since a very long time, to mess around with a lot of the face cams. I haven't messed around with them in a long time. There's actually a specific way to do them. I'm pretty sure I can just go here and then scale it up. Is that through? Oh, maybe. Oh, I think my keybinds reset. Did they? Ooh, not good. I think my keybinds reset. Excalibur. I think they did reset. And I cannot remember where they were earlier. What is this again? Does it have a title? I actually have no clue. Or is it scale? Oh yeah, there it is. Except that's actually the wrong val. Oh no, it's the same value except the wrong name. Yeah, that looks fine. These just need to have the correct ones. Boom. Boom. One time this whole entire extension crashed. And so everything got devastated, unfortunately. And I think these also need shit on here, and I didn't even realize. No, they don't. They do not actually. My bad. Go away. This is the one that was supposed to be there. Basically, I just don't have to sit around fiddling. Once I set this up, then it will work okay for the rest of humanity. Good shit. Will this work? Perfect. Now I just click one big juicy button. I should have a wrist sound effect.
Look at him running away. Look at him running away. That's a headshot at least. This gun is actually really...
You might actually want to take this clip out.
This gun is actually really easy to get headshots with, is we can level it up, because it has high caliber.
Yeah, I think I would actually want to move this. Basically, the first couple of clips over here are super bullshit, like especially this clip. The intro was completely messed up because I didn't end up using the... I'm just wondering, this needs like a different cut, basically.
Actually really easy to get headshots with, is we can level it up, because it has high caliber. And so soon, we're just going to be able to jab people in the head.
That's a good one.
People in head. Oh my god. Broski did not stand a chance. I fixed all that, thank you.
You actually don't even need this. You just cut it off here and then it's fine. Except this big block is in the way for no reason.
That's one.
I've always had trouble with these montages. Like, do you keep the headshots in? Do you keep all of them in? Or do you just make it more interesting? I have a merciless though, so it's fine.
Maybe I'll see how fast I can do this. Like, how long is it gonna take? I think, yeah, that'll be a good idea. Try and speedrun this gun. By the end of the vid, we'll see if it's like sub 1 hour. I've never had a sub 1 hour gun. This could be the first though, if I can really try hard and lock in.
You know, that clip earlier that I deleted actually makes sense. There's a reason you can actually keep this in. I'm gonna bring it back for a sec. It also lets this come in at the same time.
I
think that's the wrong one. Is that the wrong one? No, it's not. Oh yeah, because I died. Yeah, this was like.
I was thinking about wallpaper.
This was not in the intro. Did I not have a clip at the beginning of the lobby saying anything? What the hell? That's some weird ass cut.
They instantly die. Erases, brother.
Yeah, there needs to be something from this side just so this can come in and it doesn't distract you.
I guess since I'm back, we'll just be vibing. I'm just gonna try and get some headshots.
This is actually a perfect clip to start from because the headshots will come in.
I guess since I'm back, we'll just be vibing. I'm just gonna try and get some headshots. Now with this gun, there is actually an operator mod, so I'm gonna use that by the end of the video. It turns this into a double tap. It's really good, especially when you max out to get high caliber 2, because that makes it literally two shot. So you double tap the bullets. Just running around everyone dying, and then they instantly die. Erases, brothers. I used to use this back in like 2019. Just annoy people in SMB. It's not a headshot, lol.
That actually can, yeah, I think this is where it should start, this whole entire scene. This is a very beautiful adjustment though. It's very humongous. I don't know why it's so big. Get this over here. There's different types of zooms, and I'm not sure what would really be preferable. You can either have super fast, zoom in. Hello, Mr. Skill. I'm gonna be using the wet farts here. And then this should cut back to over this way. And actually this whole entire scene might not even be necessary. This could be the one that introduces and then the thing will change. Yeah, I think this is a much cleaner cut than before. Yeah, of course. This is Premiere. I used to actually not edit on this. A lot of people still think I'm on the old one. I have to use something called Vegas.
Because I thought it was like BO7. It actually is on BO7 now.
I used to go around telling people Premiere Pro is gay. Anyone who uses Premiere Pro is a gay boy. I did not understand the vibes. I didn't understand the meta. But I wasn't wrong. But the shit I needed to do, which was Alcatraz gameplays, bro, you just do Vegas is no problem. But this though, a bit of a problem. What we need actually, none of this. I use CapCut. Just started using it. Really? Do you play BO4 or do you not play BO4? Some people come into my streams that don't even play this game, and I'm always confused. The beautiful C-Day song from Fortnite. Hey bro, I'm guessing you meant just here to tell you, thank you for keeping BO4 content alive. My pleasure. If you want to thank me, go get some BO4 emblems from me. That is actually the only reason this is even possible. If I wasn't selling BO4 emblems, I'd go bankrupt.
There we go, that's the first headshot, holy shit. And that's the second one, oh my god, I'm grinding. Getting ready. Kids are not gonna shout. Headshot, lol.
This is perfect. Let me take a look. I don't know what this game is, but okay, so you're a complete random individual. No problem. Yeah, this is Call of Duty. It's super old, but it's super good. It's actually the best Call of Duty ever released of all time, by the way. But yeah, message me on Instagram if you had it.
That's what's wrong. That's 10 out of 6.
We can devise some devious maneuvers together.
Nice, you got the good emblems on guard? Bro.
Do I actually have a Gunner emblem image? I actually do, I think. This is what you can make in this game, skill. This is why this game is so overpowered, why it's the best Call of Duty of all time. You can just make custom Gunner emblems. This is what I sell so I can afford my Adobe membership. By the way, for anyone who does not know. Yeah, this is in-game, by the way. This is what so you can put this as a profile picture. Somebody custom made that with shapes and shit, type shit. I wonder where I can put this on the screen though. I think we'll go something like this. Oh, that's actually the edge of the world. What the fuck? We'll go closer. So a long time ago, I used to never really edit. I was just really good at this game. Eventually, I got bored, so I just started grinding and editing. And this is my new passions. Let's just see if this. I wish there was a way where you could like snap it into place. Oh, you can. Okay, you just hold control.
Good emblems on guard? Bro.
Why do you have it on stream? What, this? Bro, I use this every single time I play the game. Nothing happens. YouTube doesn't care because it's not. It's juicy, but it ain't that juicy. I'm gonna find some more streams. Bye, take care. No problem, my handsome. Farewell.
Look at him running away. That's a headshot at least. This gun is actually really easy to get headshots with if we can level it up because it has high caliber. And so soon we're just gonna be able to.
We need this.
We're just gonna be able to have people ahead.
I really need to get used to actually importing the sound effects like this way. Well, there's like a way better way of doing this. That was not the way to do it. I actually have a foot pedal where I can press it. Does this not function? No, it does. Okay, fine. And then you would like, boom, done. The audio does sound off on my end, but it actually is balanced. Let's get this shit. This is really the most fun part of the editing process. Is you just put the sound effects in here and you get all this goofy ass shit.
And so soon, we're just gonna be able to have people ahead. Oh my god.
Why am I punching the air like a dead tree, like a bot? Nobody can see that. They're gonna think I'm really bad at the game. Wait, what was I doing? Was I punching there or was I sliding? Actually, you can keep that as the same cut. Why is that even separated? That can be same cut.
That's two. The headshots are going very nicely. Maybe I'll see how fast I can do this. Like, how long is it gonna take? I think, yeah, that'll be a good idea. Try to speedrun this gun. By the end of the vid, we'll see if it can take like sub 1 hour. I've never had a sub 1 hour gun. This could be the first though, if I can really try hard and lock in. That's another one. We're already on 50.
So this will be like a break. In music, they kind of call this like a bridge.
So
We have like a low moment and then just like music comes back in.
That's another one. We're already on 15. That's another one, bro.
This is not the right font. Give me this one. I always have trouble with this. I just need to move this out to Africa. Send this shit out of the universe. There we go. It's done now. Do I care about this cut?
That spot is gonna be. I'm obviously gonna take 10 years to start. Wait, there's a kid here. That spot is.
Boom. Variables. You know what I wish there was actually? I wish you could have like a key on the stream. I wish I could send this to a key. And that'd be so overpowered. But they don't have it, unfortunately. There's no way to do that.
That spot is gonna be. That I'm obviously gonna take 10 years to start. So that's gonna be such a time loss. Oh my god. Fuck you, kid. It's such a time loss. Time loss. Look at how good this game is.
Is this music? I have so many music tracks, I can't even remember which ones I use usually. I think it's this. No. It's close. It's this, I think. This should be closer, because you don't need to look at this random ass doorway. Just have the doorway. What does this end on? Yeah, that's way better. I don't have any of this. That is gonna get me copyrighted.
I did get a.
Fearless used to have a lot of this. To have all these transitions. You know what I should do? I should put the transition on an actual keybind and stop being a dumbass. I mean, you could do that. Let me just double check. I already have them here. I think this is overlay, so that's not the right one. I guess it works, and then you would like cut it and then paste it back. That is the stupidest way of doing this. That's so ridiculous. Well, I don't know. This should also be in a different audio region. Audio can work.
I did get a recall scope. Now that
I also brought in a bunch of music recently. That's probably gonna get copyrighted. I think that one is actually a copyrighted track. I think I'm just gonna just put random ass shit in there. Yeah, we'll just do this. Who cares?
I did get a recall scope. I did get a recall scope. Now that might be quite useful.
Wait, what is this called? No, to be honest. Why would that go down? Okay, let me change that. No brother has ever developed pedals for actual input, so I have to figure out what the fuck the notes are. Note 14. Translate this to 3 or 2? 2? and then note 2. Well, it's actually a shortcut. Will be 3. Good. Oh. 3. Good. Nice. Go. Open sesames. It does not want to open. I guess what we can do, if this is not going to get stuck, we'll just cut this and then go. A lot of people use zooms in every single situation. I used to probably do that as well. I reckon, as long as you do it's basically when the thing you're looking at is so small, you got to zoom into it. And I think that's what the actual point of the zooms are. This is not a correct zoom. Also, I hate how this doesn't have the After Effects stuff. Like After Effects, you can do this way easier. I guess you can put this here, centered. I think it's fine because there's context. Like people want to maybe look around at other stuff. Problem is we need to see this as well, right? Maybe you don't need it. Yeah, because there's information here we're looking at as well.
That is just over. Then these brothers are getting belted out. They're getting belted out straight up. These brothers are getting belted. These brothers are getting belted out
When I was editing Black Ops 7 videos, I don't know how the hell I was doing this shit, but somehow I was able to do this one video per day.
This scope used to be overpowered in Blackout, by the way. Actually.
It's bit, I don't know what the shit I was doing, but somehow it managed to work. You know what would be great? I could have that as a... Oh shit, now that is a problem. Oh. We need this as a shortcut. Sorry, not a text. That might reset everything. Shortcut. Doesn't exist. Why? This one, number 2. Why is it all text? Control V. That's the wrong one. It's Control C. Shortcut. Control V. Text. That way it doesn't start typing everywhere. I didn't realize that was a problem. This is all new, I'm just trying to get used to it. This is very good for streaming, but for editing, it's like a bit of an extra bonus. I can just go up to the top here without typing. That'd be good. I had an arrow key. Because you know, I don't understand why, right? Let's say you escape. You go back, you go here, you go like this. Why does it highlight the whole thing? Like, I only need... I don't want to retype it. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, this is a reasonable one. Boom.
This scope used to be overpowered in Blackout, by the way, actually. In Blackout, it used to give you... Nobody ever used this shit in multiplayer, though. Actually, they used to use it on the grab. You don't know how it's like... Got a headshot on me. I was gonna get spawn trap, that's a flash.
That was so out of sync. I don't know how I even put that in. That can be a zoom. There's something weird about having zooms kind of like this, where they pull instead of just go. Nearly. I'm too fast for my editing program. fast. 1 second. Unlock. There we go. That actually needs to bring back over here, go here, delete. Since the scene is the same, I think music can stay. It can also have a little bit of a J cut. The movement on this is important because I actually drop, so you kind of want to match the movement there, otherwise it's not nice to watch. I think you want to hold this out for a bit longer. Yeah, just to really finish that scene. Again, nothing really happens. And then you can cut on this rotation, I think. Yeah, perfect. That could have a nice impact shape here. Number 4.
That's gonna go right. That's gonna go raised, bro.
Wait, is there any way to remove the markers? No. Fine. You know what I need to know? You let it be. I hope I'm sprinting. This would be a nice cut on the slide. Just so it brings the momentum in.
There we go. Bro, this shit is overpowered. I'm not getting any headshots though. I got 5 dudes looking at him. I did most of the damage. That's it. I got 5 dudes looking at him. I did most of the damage. That's it. This VMP has fucking nothing on it. Teammate, teammate. This is gonna be the vibe. Overpowered, bro. It's super.
Again, there's a simple cut where you can make it like, well, actually that's the wrong one. Usually you have to drag this in. I just tap a button and it comes in.
It's super good. The other shit. It's super.
Publicity loves using this sound effect. I think it's bite number 2.
It's super good.
Oh no, it's bite number 1.
It's super good. The other shit. Super good. The other shit through the wall.
Here is a good time to use an image. I've never used this. What would make sense for the Kodak though? Oh, do I have this as a full? I should do. And then you pull this out, add a little text. Just so you hit the, just so the BO4 grinders understand what's going on. I really need to. Can I refresh this? Yeah, it's this. We need to figure out. Oh yeah, I need to do that. There's a lot of shit to do. My dumbass is having to convert it every time. Actually, I don't know if I have to convert. Is that not new? No, this is fine. This works okay. Maybe the font might need some work. This is actually, we can close this. Go back to the normal one. Bring it out. Hello, gentlemen. Weird thing is you always have to use motion instead of sorry, you always have to, yeah, you have to use this instead of vector. It's the font that's the problem, because this font is really unreadable. Amazing. Personal use only. Suck my. Top and black is reasonable. The issue with those is eventually you hit a problem where the outside kind of runs it. You know what might work? The Minecraft one. If I have it. Oh, it's there. It's like a separate one. I wonder if this is readable. You could also convert this into some shit. This needs some sort of music though. A long time ago I used to just search for new music overall. Now I just take the best ones I use and just put the video in and that's it. Because it's really difficult for me. The good thing is I've got everything organized very nicely, but the difficult part is trying to find the emotion. This would actually be, I think, the correct one. You have to match the emotions. There's like a very specific type of niche folder that works for that type of scene. I think this is fine. What about this?
That's getting erased, bro. There's one more kid like that. There we go. Bro, this shit is overpowered. I'm not getting any headshots though.
That would actually be a good one to have a zoom. Slight zoom, not too far, I think.
Any headshots though. I got 5 dudes looking at him. I did most of the damage. So.
This one would go up.
I got 5 dudes looking at him. Most of the damage. This game has fucked up.
Is it 3-1? Yeah, it is. Also, I can do it. I should be able to, yeah, I can do this.
Blind asshole. What is that? There we go.
Okay, that's not a sword. This would probably be not a zoom because it would drag the people's eyes too much. It's gonna hurt your eyes. Hello, Mr. Recoupled XL. Yo, my handsome. You're the real handsome here, allegedly. This is like the perfect one. It actually has a sword sound effect in there anyway, so we'll just replace this. I think we can double it. There we go, no problem. This is a great sound effect. I'm chilling, I'm vibing. I'm over here just grinding. I don't think I'll get this done today. We've done this much and this much last stream. We're going one by one with video editing. from the original stream of the Kodak.
It's super goofy.
There is something you could kind of do with this. Nearly. It's not quite done. A long time ago, this was actually what took the most of the production from the gameplays. How about this? No, there should be something for this. There should be something. Or you just reintroduce the older music over here. I used to try and switch music all the time, but it turns out if you leave it, it glues the scene together to just lets people know that's the same thing. Here, there's actually an impact that you can do. I don't know if I have it set though. I don't think I do. It's this one. It needs to be more. It needs to be more than that. The music is not quite there. Oh, actually, I know what it could be. Just introduce that juicy double FMJ Kodak.
It's super goofy. I just shoot through the wall.
I wonder if you could double this on the reverb track. Is that not connected to reverb? Why is that not connected to reverb? That would be a great question. Oh, I know why. This is on sound effects. There you go.
Not gonna be helpful at all because I ain't got ammo. So that guy has a sniper.
That actual scene did nothing, so we can get rid of that.
I died. I've never seen drone squad in years. That shit can get hacked by zero. He made chow.
Actually, you know what?
Chow. Be this way.
This is actually one of my, I think one of my better videos. I think it was because it was streamed.
I've never seen drones squad in years. That shit can get hacked by zero.
And I'll just add that in there.
Chow.
A lot of people say you should add the music, sound effects, lips separately. I don't believe that. I used to do that. It takes ages. Nearly. Needs to be a bit more. Maybe it does. Yeah, that's actually like kind of in between. In between energy and goofy.
I need bots like this. More of these dudes. Get headshots on here.
I actually never knew what monsoon means. In Asia, at the time of summer, there's a shit ton of rain, and so it floods everything. That's what an actual monsoon is. So here we need. That's actually the complete wrong thing I'm supposed to be elsewhere. We need number 3. Oh, did I not save that shit? I need to save the preset. It's here. It's always weird that the first game I ever play is always, I don't know, it just doesn't have that sort of vibe. It takes like the second game is always the more interesting one out of the two. At least from what I can tell. It's like a car accelerating. I should probably organize these as well. I'm too lazy to do that. This goes into here. I don't know where I put it. There we go. This might require a different variation of... Nah, that's fine.
That actually is barely anything, though. It should be this way. There's another headshot. I need bots like this. That actually isn't.
So you cut this, you move it to reverb, which is 5.
That actually is barely anything, though.
That's 2 beats though. I always have trouble figuring out how many beats that is.
That actually is barely anything, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Then you just have yourself a little bit focus over here.
That actually is barely anything, though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit.
I don't know if this is a thing. No, not quite. Wait, what was that song? Oh, it's this one. It's from C-Day. C-Day used this because it's from Fortnite.
Oh shit. Bro's got a doll. Oh. Chill. Do you have a shotgun? I don't know what he has.
I can't remember if I died from him. No, I have a sound effect. I keep trying to search this, but I have a sound effect here for it. Should have my beautiful art. Actually, what you can actually do here. There's different types of pain sound effects. And the way you decide which ones to use is just depending on its context. So you don't always want to use the... Oh, you know what would be good on this one? The duck. Nobody really notices the intricate details of the sound effect selection.
That's a free headshot.
This might need You know, in horror movies, they had this very particular filter. The best I have is this. I don't know if it's oh shit. This just needs oh, we need this. I don't know which one it is. This one. It needs a small little bit of reverb, but mainly muffle. I think without reverb it's fine.
Chill.
You know what might work better? That's actually this one. Bad.
Chill. Do you have a shotgun? I don't know what he has. He's a true keyboarder.
Not quite. This nearly there. We need a separate one. Which I can't figure out where it is. There we go. Import it in, please, daddy. Doesn't want to import it. Lamel, import it. Oh, maybe it doesn't exist. Oh no, it's there. Nice. There we go.
That's a free headshot. Nice.
We do need. This should actually cut here. Go down.
Let's go to Dole. Chill.
Loud.
I don't know what he has. He's a true keyboarder.
Nearly. It doubled because it delayed.
That's a free headshot.
That? I don't know about this.
What? Oh. That got killed. Fine. Problem. One thing of this is my trigger finger is gonna be very hard. It's gonna be in some immense pain after
I don't think I have any fun pictures. Oh, that is not a thumb. Yeah, that is not a thumb. Interesting. That is maybe a thumb. Nah, we don't really have one. That's unfortunate. Very sad. This needs like a hit from the previous thing. It needs like an anticipation from this. I mean, I have rises, they're not that good though. I always have trouble with this. Ooh, this one will work. This one actually worked. But it needs to be subtle with like in reverb, I think. Is that reverb? Yeah. That's not on reverb. Oh no, it is. Maybe it needs both. The thresher in the background is a problem. It's crazy how we actually lost this game, by the way. If I don't have the sound effect, I'm surprised. I do. Good. Doom. Why is that extracted? I don't know. Nearly. We need to fix these cuts and then the rest will become clear. You know what might be better? There's another headshot. There's one kid, teammate. Teammate, fly home. That guy kills me, I'm done. The BO4 people will have no problem with watching this, and probably the people who are kind of interested in BO4 will have no problem watching these cuts because then they will like get a feel for the game.
It's gonna be in some immense pain after that whole entire game.
I need something more. How about this? These are the new musics I've used. We'll use them for the inspirations. There was a lot of these. Change it later anyway, 1 second. Swipe through the video.
That guy kills me, I'm done. Fine, no problem. That's another one. Fine, no problem. That's another one. One thing of this is my trigger finger is gonna be very hard.
I think it needs to use. So this is a 2-piece music, I think. And what we're gonna do, I think we'll just bring back the original. So we'll just have a bunch of music kind of layering in here and out, coming in and out, and then it will be just as it is. We'll see.
That's a free headshot.
There's also all these different types of transitions that people use. It can work here because there's nothing on the screen. I used to love these. Oh, but you actually can't use them because it's on doubles. Because it doesn't burn in. Ain't that weird? I don't think this works. It should do. It's logically, it should work. You know, this type of maneuver. And you put grid wipe here, and it should just go through these. But I don't think that works. I don't think that's the thing. Oh, it does work. Wait, really? Did they change it in a new update? I don't know. It looks like it worked. It's lagging us up because this is basically After Effects. Okay, that does not quite work. That's some goofy ass patch because it does it on the adjustment layer. Nearly. I don't know. I think. What if you do it separately on both? It's kind of stupid. It doesn't really make sense. It actually doesn't hit the I don't know. It's weird. This also needs to have a different timing.
That's a free headshot.
It needs to start on the upbeat the note before the beginning of the bar. This. That is a big ass sound effect. I don't know why it's so big. We need like a no, I don't know. We need a Lego or this. No mind. Here, there is another way you can take this piece out. It's with a muffle transition on and out. I don't think this has it set properly though. That guy kills me on my. Then you have worried cinematic. Almost perfect, just move them back and it's kind of fine. You can actually put this on a reverb track maybe. I could polish this up, but I don't care for now. Does that even reverb? Fine, no problem. That's another one. One thing of this is my trigger finger is gonna. There's one very good track for this. Fine. Think of this as much. Or there's actually different ones. There's also these. Nearly. I haven't used this in a while. This is actually perfect. I haven't used that in a while. One thing of this is my trigger finger is gonna be very hot. It's gonna be an immense pain after this whole entire thing. Oh my fucking. Oh my fucking. Oh my fucking. Oh my fucking. Try reverb. Oh my fucking. What about here? Please die. There you go. That's double headshot. Why is he there? Yo! Anyway, we got fast mags. Cut here or later? Please die. There you go. That's double headshot. This... It's a really bad cut because this guy just had to appear. You would either basically have to remove this or finish the whole entire sequence just so it doesn't feel horrible. Yo! It's a frying my shit! It's fine, and then we just cut that. Anyway, we got fast mode. You start the zoom from here. I wish I had better, kind of better zoom. I mean, these zooms are fine.
We got fast modes. That might be useful. And we got 20. You?
There's another way to really make this function. You just have like a boom.
Fast modes. That might.
Although you need this. Do you need this above? You need this above.
That might be useful. We got 20. That's a 3.
Unless there's just no music necessary. Why not use the same track as before? Just keep it really simple.
Please die. There you go. That's double headshot. Why is he?
Yeah, you know what would be good? This.
Get that ass back.
Let's see this bullshit. How does this sound?
Double headshot. Why is he there? Yo. Why is he there? Yo. It's a fry my shit.
Get that ass back.
Have this in here. There's actually damn, I set this up as something. I can't remember what I set it up as. I think it was percentage. No. This. No. This. No. This. No. This. Yes. Although that's not a good symbol because now they are already gonna use that. I could rename that. I don't know. Maybe. Can I use plus instead? Yeah, why not use plus? Now we'll fix the command. Oh, hell no, bro. I can't even rename that because that's... There it is. Plus. Good. Fine. I love when the shift key and that one is miles away from each other. They should like one day in the future there's gonna be one-handed keyboards. There already is now. They have like these gauntlets. Coders use them. I was thinking about getting them. They are actually incredibly expensive. So if y'all wanted me to get a gauntlet and edit with a gauntlet hand cam, buy some BO4 emblems right now. Or if you edit, then buy the editing presets and the sound effects or the music that I use or whatever the fuck you want. That way I can get my big juicy gauntlet. I don't have to stretch my big fingers to get the plus sign.
Fast mode. That might be useful. That's a 3, man. I didn't even realize. I was riding this 3, man. It's time to put on shoes. Their ass. Oh, shoot.
Doo-doo-doo. Where is it? No, this, no, this. I actually cut this really well, surprisingly. The cut wasn't that bad, even though I kind of rushed through it.
We got fast mode. Fast mode. That might be useful. That's a 3, man. I didn't even realize. That's a 3, man. I didn't even realize.
I'll leave this for a sec.
That's a
There is a type of music I need to. Ooh, this would be a really. Wait, take this. Lost it. Did it work? Maybe I didn't copy it. I actually have a copy keybind on my feet. So I just tried to test it out. If I can find the apocalypse. Yes. Well, that's I Live. That's not the original. BO4. This one. This one. Go here. Okay, it worked now. That should import. Wait, what was this? It's goofy, it works, it's fine. And this needs to zoom in here. I'm really wondering, like...
That's a 3, man. I didn't even realize.
Hold on. Go crazy up in that one.
Man, I didn't even realize. I was grinding against a 3, man. It is time to put on streaks. I don't have any streaks. I'm not gonna That's a 3.
It doesn't even set. Wait, is that the same? I think it's a bit more volume, that's why.
That's a 3, man. I didn't even realize. I was grinding against a 3. It is time to put on streaks. I don't have any streaks.
This one. Oh, I need to change the keybind. You can actually kind of transition this so it fades better. I mean, it's actually a normal cut, but you can transition it with this. This is the one I usually use. I think we'll just do something like this. Give it a bit of a rest. Then what you need to do is do I have? I've never used this picture. It can work now. This. Get me a zoom.
Maybe long barrel was better on this gun actually, because it has like really bad velocity. Look at that velocity, bro. Look at
Wait, did I not add the next part of this? Why not?
Or maybe on this gun. That might be another one. Should this better if I can? Sport mode. It's not on churches. There
Why is this too short? The intro of this will set the theme. And yeah, this will set the theme very well. Why is that not? Why am I getting so many? It's because it's called in the title. Why? How is this called Modern Warfare? Or did I not mess this up? Please. Yo. I actually should put this up here anyway. Called MW. I messed this up. So I need to change that. I can already change it now. Honestly, with the amount of times I've used this, I'm gonna add this into our little thing. I did not mean to paste that in there. Take that, do that, paste it there. There we go. Good. Take the passport. Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing in front. People a lot of time use risers right before. You can also have a riser as an inverted impact. But that's the same thing, from what I'm aware. That's not an impact though. That is SpongeBob. You could turn this into a riser, by the way. A lot of people don't realize this for editing techniques. There is a kid there. There is a kid there. Nelly. This would be a good place to actually have a transition, just to know it's the end of a chapter. My transitions have disappeared. I should probably actually put them in a different blue. There is a kid. Wait, why not put this on reverb track? Wouldn't that make way more sense? Yeah, that sounds way crispier.
Actually, because it has like really bad velocity. Look at that velocity, bro. Look at
Wait, did I not? I kind of messed this up here.
Look at that. Okay. Or maybe I'm just gone.
Yeah, I think it was better to leave that out. That's fine. Just up.
Look at that.
The easiest way to change it without adding sound effect would be to add this. So I don't have to add sound effects. Or
I don't want this gun actually, because it has like really bad velocity.
I have an even better idea. I have an even greater idea. We do our see if I can spell it correctly. I wish there was an easier way. I tried to do this earlier, but it doesn't work. Wait, there is an easier. Is there not an easier? Wait, why can you not just do this? Oh, 5. Okay, that doesn't work. Why the fuck? Why does that not work? That is dumb. What about 5? What if? What if there is a symbol here of $1?
How the hell? Why has this got $1 on it? Where, in what metadata does this have $1? And somehow this has $1. And so did these? Wait, no, you can do this? Hold on. There is definitely some smarter way of doing this so it's fast, so I don't have to like keep saying like apocalypse music. This takes so long. I don't like this. Get out. I'd love to rename this. There we go. We need a Unicode character. But that doesn't even, that's kind of pointless as well, because then I need a stream deck. You don't need a Unicode character. What do you have an at? There might be an at somewhere. Okay, ats don't work. Not in the normal sense. Maybe question. Hashtag wouldn't work. Really bad velocity. Look at that velocity. Is there a better chunk of this? This is a yeah, this is like when the next section starts. The repeat. Maybe try this. Try the big juicy sword. Actually, there was a different system I had, which had auto hotkey, where it just types it for you. You know, that could work, and then you could have these set up on the bottom. Maybe. Try this. Double this. Bad velocity. More. Really bad velocity. Look at that velocity, bro. Look at that. We need this. Really, nigga? Bro, look at that. Bro, look at that. What? If the timing was a bit different. Oh, there's one more thing you can add to this. Thank God I have these all on presets, because this would take ages to do. That's actually the wrong one. It's this. Yeah, it's this. Although it's too close, move it down. Look at that velocity, bro. Look at that velocity, bro. Look at that. I'm fucking joking. What? Teammate. There is a better way of doing this instead of zooming. So a lot of people zoom, they don't work well because it drags too much attention of the people who watch. It's super difficult to even focus. It's better to do this one, but then you have to animate the mask, which is a bit inconvenient. Like you would put in that. If I could animate, like if I could just drag these corners easier, that would be a lot more convenient.
dealing with the masks on this is like, it's unreal how horrible they are. Why am I hitting the whole mask? I mean, I could rotate it if I wanted to, right? Wait, that's a smart idea. Okay, that kind of works. And then now you'd have to animate the mask. Well, let's see about that. Wait, you can track the mask anyway. I doubt it would really work, but I'll give it a try. Right, so After Effects can do this really well. So you do those. Tracker, and I think you just do that. Where is this? Ain't nobody know? There is a way you can track that. Hello, my gentleman. Or maybe you don't. Like, can you not just track it? You know? The next BO4 stream will come in, you see the date today, it's May 13th, 2026. Next one's coming out in 2028. I gotta be ready for that shit, that's just gonna be fire. Pause. Do they not let you track on masks anymore? Well, that's not a dumbass. Bro, I mean, you could do it manually, you could do this. Boom. And that should move, right? No? Oh, is it not possible to keyframe this? Oh my. No way that's a thing. I think that's only a thing in this new update. And that's on the dummy. Because you can't, like... There we go. The path goes on both. Why does it go on both? I'm cooked. How does this work? I mean, you could transform, I guess. Is it? Do they really make you transform it instead of mass? Doesn't seem right. That doesn't even make the keyframe, which is also weird. Why that is. I guess we're gonna do that the old-fashioned way. Okay, this is a bit pointless. I'm regretting doing this. I'm gonna go frame by frame, slavery type shit. This is what they used to do in like old TV shows. Frame by frame editing. Why is this not dragging? Why is this not pin to clip? It is pin to clip. Why are we not dragging? But very interesting indeed. I've messed something up here. There's actually, I might stick on this for a bit to see like what the easier way of doing this, because there is a easier way. This actually can be done automatically. They changed the way masks work now. Now, maybe they forgot to add this feature. I don't know. This is nearly perfect. The beginning is off. Really bad. Why? Needs to be there. This might be like kinda. Yeah, it looks alright.
He's staring the opposite direction, yo!
Let's actually save this. Let me just figure this out. Hello, Mr. Hunter. That's because you're a real grinder. This is really boring. Very few people will find this interesting. It's actually for myself, for the future. I'll be like, when did I used to do this back in the day? And also for the future people who will work with me, they'll be like, how did Jake would do this? Let me go watch and learn. Anyway, I'm gonna just sit here for a while trying to figure out if we can actually still do this back with the math. There's supposed to be a way that you automatically track this. That does not exist anymore. no sense. And this is because of this? Maybe. Let's just like reset everything we can. Not the mask, but the mask needs to stay. That is a beautiful position. So, because if you drag it, that's not actually that's the mask, who knows where. You're telling me that's the position getting dragged? What? Okay, so why can I not do this before? Bro, this whole thing is rigged. It's some next level bullshit. Now it has disappeared to, now it's over here. Well, well, well. Look, I'm gonna drag it back. See what I can do. I think it's probably something to do with the zoom I was adding earlier. Maybe that's why. All that matters is this. Why is the whole transform being so stupid? Work, you ho. Because this is path, right? The problem with path is I'm assuming path means this or not. Yeah, no, this is what path is. If it's not, then I have no clue. Oh my god. I think the update might have broke this, so it doesn't work like it used to. Path means the corners, so you can change the corners around and it will follow the animation. It no longer does that. It just stays the same. Let's delete this and retry. I have a feeling I'm a dumbass and I'm the one making the mistake. This is fine. This is what needs to be finished. I guess we can change the rotation. But this is irrelevant, this comes after. Alright, this will be out the path, right? You can't hold it at all. So I do think it's a linear path. I don't think you can animate masks anymore. Not like you used to. Why is there still a track? Ain't that a very interesting thing? Who knows? We'll let it be for now. I have the manual one done anyway. I wanted to make sure I take reset this.
He's staring the opposite direction, yo!
We shall continue. And I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Maybe we'll get to like 7.5 minutes.
Arzai don't need a job, he's a grinder. He's a full-time policeman on BO4. He sends these jetpackers to hell and shit. He's a public servant, on God. Headshot, my kid was looking the wrong way.
This actually can go out. It's a better cut this way. This can work. The worst part is you need to actually animate this, but I don't know how, because we need to track them after. It doesn't really work. So you're supposed to do this in After Effects, but we don't have After Effects on Premiere. Well, I do, but I don't want to go all the way there just for one clip. That's long. You'd have to like take this arrow, export this and this as an After Effects, bring it back, have it lag to crazy. I don't know. Let's also take this. Move the arrow. The arrow could actually be this way around and I think it'll be fine. We're gonna have to animate the living shit out of this. I think it's fine. You can position. You can actually animate really easily with position. The only problem is like... Oh, it actually only has to go up to real key. 3 keyframes might be enough. But no, it's not. We need more keyframes. Bring it here. And then one more just so it's done properly.
Headshot might be looking the wrong way the whole time, but it's insane. There's more clueless people in this game than BO4. This dude is a beast. All gonna be easy. That's another headshot. Number one. He's actually on this one. So that's one.
I'm trying to see what this event is right now.
He beat me last time.
You help me cut this down.
What?
Okay, this is like a whole different type of section, which is fine.
This dude is a beast.
That cut is annoying because you need 1 frame back. I always say the kill cams when that happens.
Beast. All gonna be easy. This dude is a beast.
Or you can cut it further out. There's also another way you can do this, where you... This is the ultra weird way of doing it. Drag that over.
Beast. All gonna be easy. Beast.
Then you would take this.
Beast. All gonna be easy.
Bring that down.
Beast. It's all gonna be easy. That's another headshot.
I think we'll bring in the Speed A music. There's also this one. But that one's for later.
It's all gonna be easier. That's another headshot.
The lag has begun.
That's another one. Actually on this right? There we go, that's one. Beast. It's all gonna be easier. That's another headshot.
There is a stone. Yeah, this one.
That's
Let's try Mr. Juicy Echo font. Like this.
That's another one. It's actually on this right? There we go, that's one.
I never really cut to the music. Some people love cutting to the music. I find it.
That's another one. It's actually on this right? There we go, that's one. That's two. I got my annihilator ready. Shitters. He beams me, that's embarrassing. What? What?
This, I think this and this, right? You can see by these.
What?
No, that's actually the wrong one. It was this one.
What? What? Yo, I'm the worst. Yo, that is...
Oh, Mr. Magic Print Art. Oh my grinder. Your name doesn't sound like somebody from BO4. Are you watching just because of the editing streams, or are you interested in the gameplays? You sound like some sort of Leonardo da Vinci type shit. Actually, with the sound effects, there is a particular group of editors who layer it with the CSGO headshot sound effect, and then they also add a little flash and impact here. It's kind of gay because it's overused. I guess we can use it. Maybe some people enjoy it. Gameplay? Interesting. When I edit, it's usually two types of people who watch this. People who don't know me and just enjoy watching the editing. Or it's the people from BO4. Sometimes BO7 as well, somehow, by some miracle. I should have a flash.
Yo,
That's a different I've never done that flash before. What that's a brightness.
that annihilator game is horrible.
Nearly. Yeah, it's gonna be aligned very soon.
Yo, that annihilator game is horrible. What was that? If people want the streams, then I'll do them. If they don't want the streams,
Sounds super tired over in the gameplays.
there's a headshot. It's actually the first. It's actually the first time I've streamed the series. I don't know the headshot. I'm going in, but bro, there's still hella headshots.
Hmm.
Still hella headshots. Not getting fraud.
No, that's the wrong one. Where's the other one? I think I haven't labeled it correctly. I labeled it like this. Did I? Yes, I did.
Getting fraud. That's or that's 4. What the fuck? This kid is the biggest hoe ever. Like the passion.
Nearly done with this. I need to go this way.
Or that's 40.
I don't know, but I'm gonna subscribe to you. Maybe in the future, your channel helps me editing or entertainment. Oh, so you're from editing, of course. You're not from BO4. I thought you meant you were from BO4. But the gameplays. You mean the editing plays? What do you edit then in that case, Mr. Magic? Print art. We'll use Premiere Pro as well, or other ones.
That's or that's 40. What the fuck?
A very specific style of editing. Doesn't apply to everything. If you try to use this style for documentaries, it'll be super goofy.
Virgin has been spotted. Go touch some grass and door. You are poor.
Nearly. I'm looking for the perfect one. I know the perfect one. Nearly. Where is it? Where is it? It's here, right? Oh, Vanos used to actually use this instead of
What the fuck? This kid
Shotguns.
is the biggest hoe ever. Like the passion. There we go.
It would actually be better to end it over here. Yeah, and then just bring in whatever other music, because that's already silent. I don't think. Does it need anything else? My whole cursor has disappeared. I'm too fast. The program is lagging because I'm too good.
That's or that's 40.
It's trying to nerf me.
Hello, nigga.
What the fuck? This kid is the biggest hoe ever. might try this.
Did I not say anything after this? I cut it really weirdly.
I might try this. I'm gonna try long barrel because this will.
Oh, there's actually these ones from Plants vs Zombies. The low ones I think are the best, right? Yeah, they're okay. Fine. Just put something in there. Graphic designer, my main work is signages, and billboards, but I use Premiere Pro for promotional videos for my boss. By the way, I'm from India, currently in Abu Dhabi. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Graphic designer for signages. What program do you use? Do you use Photoshop or Illustrator? That's the one thing I would assume you would make. And so your boss makes you do the graphic billboard designs, and then he also makes you do the promotional stuff. Is that what you mean? Very nice. Both. Very interesting indeed. Isn't it expensive to live in Abu Dhabi though? Your boss better be paying you well. Because I don't know. There's other rich people there, so I'm assuming it's going to be very expensive.
Try long barrel because this will improve. I think this improves velocity. I hope it does. If it doesn't, then we'll cook. He's fanatic.
This might actually need to be cut. I mean, it's fine,
Passion
whatever.
was like year 5, year 3, year 4. This ain't passion. This is fanatic.
We need to get some context on this. There's 2 meat riders in the chat arguing. Now, what would be good? A little effect like this, a pitch shifter. It is? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's fanatic. Passion was like year 5, year 3, year 4. This ain't passion.
That's where Andrew Tate lives, right? Andrew Tate is chilling there. Maybe you'll see his Bugatti one day driving around on the motorway. Because it's literally one city, I think.
There we go. Sending these kids to hell. Like father diligence.
I don't know if my work will help you too much with the promotional stuff. I've never really made ads. Actually, no, I have. Because I also make ads for all the little small things I do. Actually, I have one here, I think. It's a little commentary with some... Oh no, this is like the intro. Where's my ad? There it is. There's my ad. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Just some B-rolls. This is the pictures I sell in game. And there's the call to action. Some people be having like crazy ass ads. They go into After Effects and shit. Depends what your target audience is, I think. Because for me, I live in the Stone Age. My people live in the Stone Ages. They don't care about After Effects. They just see and they watch, so they don't care. But for other work, you might need a lot of After Effects animation and stuff.
I can aim you all.
Nearly. This is actually slightly off. We need it slightly further out. Doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to explore things. Exactly. I want. How old are you then, if you don't mind me asking? You might be my age. Possibly. I am currently 20. I'm very old now. The Premiere Pro lag has begun. This part is going to be difficult because there's actually 2 different things happening at the same time. I don't know. I think what needs to happen is this needs to get pulled back. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right?
No.
radical.
Yeah, this needs to get pulled back. It's already 7 minutes in the video. By this time, the people who are watching are people who watch BO4, so this must be rough.
This is just random. Like, they got BO4 year 8 hash. So that shit.
This needs to get closed now.
Passionate BO4.
Wait, is this the correct message? This might need to get deleted. 23? You're old, but you're not that old yet. Time has not yet taken you. But soon time will run out. Opportunities will close. As you get older, there's less and less things you can do. If you want to be an elite athlete and you started at 23, it's a bit too late. But you can't do everything in life. You can't be an elite athlete, an astronaut, king, a dictator, a musician. You can't be all of it. You have to be one. So it's better to just do one well. And that's good enough, probably. And to do it well, you just have to ignore all the bullshit. Stop getting distracted, and that's it. And then time will be used wisely anyway. Time will run out regardless. This is a hard cut to do. I think honestly, I'll do another swipe of this later, and then we'll just extend this and delete that middle clip. I think it makes no difference, but we need a transition here just to do another switch. You my juicy transitions. One good thing about Dubai, allegedly there is no tax. So all the money is yours, except the rents and the bills and the other bullshit.
I could aim, yo. I could aim, yo.
What is this?
Could aim, yo. Could aim, yo.
Is this gun like, does it have no velocity?
This should cut earlier, and then there should be a bonk here. One thing I'm always really worried about is eventually when you start editing a very specific style, it becomes super predictable. There is the first crash of the stream. We don't understand. Your room rent, your boss is paying? I wonder how he can afford it. That's weird. I've never seen that in my country where your boss will pay for the housing. Maybe he's friends with the person who owns the apartments. So he's like, look, I got some workers. Wait, did I lose everything? Oh shit, that is a problem. Okay, pause. We need to find our juicy. I hope I don't lose too much. How is this in the future? Okay, we might be cooked. That is not in the future. 1 hour. Shit, did it not auto-save anything? Ah. Well. I don't know, we'll just check this out real quick. Yeah, maybe your boss is friends with the people who own the apartments. He's like, look, give me a discount, these are my workers. I'll produce you some beautiful billboards for your housings. And no problem, it's mutually beneficial for us. I think it's a rest in peace. I might have to just go on a search for what happened to the project file. There should be an autosave. I saw it autosaving. It's autosaved in some random location, which I don't know where it autosaved to. Unless I'm in the wrong place. No, I'm in the right place. Lamau. I'm from the UK. I'm from United Kingdom. Holy shit. Oh, it's this. I know, is it? Or is it this? Hello. Yo, no way. Did I get cooked? This is actually the first time I might have ever lost everything. You're gonna see me cry on stream. Because my dumbass didn't save. I never save. Because usually there's not a problem with it. Today, there seems to be something very interesting that happens. That is super weird. It's fine. We'll redo it and make it better. Oh, the Premiere Pro is... I think maybe the stream is making it retarded. Or I'm cursed. It is beginning to crumble. I'll probably go to sleep anyway soon. Figure out where this went. Later on. If it ain't here... First of all, there's a bunch of random shit here. I don't know why. That's from before. There's the audio preview. I don't know why it has audio previews. You can also do this. Find out. Well, this is a lot of stuff. Date. That is super weird. Must have been saving in a different place or something? I don't know. It had one autosave only. How is that possible? That don't make sense. Oh, absolutely weird. It's not a problem. I'll be ready for the grind eventually. I might go to sleep and stream, find this shit, because it's definitely somewhere. This shit did not disappear just into the ether. That makes no sense. If it did. Fine, I'll remake it. But I'm confused. I've been caught lacking, as they say. It could... No, it had to be... We'll try this. This will go crazy in here. Sort by date. We shall see. There's also one thing which happens when Premiere Pro opens again. It will just tell you to like redo the project when it crashes. My dumbass did not click that. This is gonna load for 5 years, I think. There it is. That's the one. Where is that? I found it, but I don't know where that is. Yeah, as I promised, we have found it. It's just in some random ass folder. God knows where that... I can't even find it because there's so much shit in the way. Hold on a second. Let me find... Look at all this shit. It's probably not done loading yet. Oh wait, was it that one? Or am I stupid? No, it is. This is the one. Where is it? Yeah, this is all the autosaves. It was save. Oh, it's saving in template. Okay, great. It's saving in literally Africa. That's where it's saving. Brothers was saving my shit in the desert. Let me get my shit back right now. Same problem to find that folder, indeed. There we go. Where do we end off at? I might have lost a bit, but nothing crazy. I think usually I actually lose nothing because it only cuts off like a minute. Somehow my Premiere Pro, I've never had a problem where I've lost work yet. I've had friends who did. It wasn't very fun. I might have had that on Vegas though. I used to edit on Vegas Pro at least once or something. I was so heartbroken. Then we cut here. Then we need a bonk. No, this one. Maybe this one. Boing. But if you want to ask me anything about the video editing, just message me on Instagram in case I don't stream, or I might be streaming the game, and that won't be too interesting in the future. This is one. I've always wondered. Somebody said that if you split your project in half, like you have like this half, and you just put it like in a different sequence, it doesn't lag as much. I tried that. It feels about the same. It basically, the more cuts and shit, the more stuff you add into the sequence, the more it will lag. Also, how much do I need to do? I never paid that attention to that. That is a long time. Indeed.
Is this gun like? Does it have no velocity?
Nearly. Where is this dude? Yeah, there we go. Oh, this would be a good one for. Where is it? Where is this goofy ass shit? I have it over here. There we go. Done. It lag even more? Yeah, you think so?
I've got to have more passion. I've got to have more passion.
Need to wait till this spawns in. Actually, oh, you can actually don't have to wait. You can just go.
This guy's
Give it back. Ho.
Cottergirl. What is Cottergirl? Is that some BO4 e-girls gamer tag? 1 HP warrior.
I've always wondered really, not really about the editing. I used to focus too much on the editing back in the day. A bigger question is like, who is this scene made for? Because sometimes people don't even, they make all these scenes, they make all these cuts, but they never really explain, they don't think about if the people who are watching their content need it. Sometimes they delete scenes, which the people who watch their content would really enjoy, to please the people who don't watch their content and don't care about the content. So it's very weird. I think I know what happened. I think my plugin is not refreshed because it's crashed. Oh, well, it is what it is. I have to do it the slow way now. And it's one of those scenes where I just think about it and like, I think the people of this game, all of the content on this game is garbage. Nobody edits anything, so they wouldn't mind watching a bit of random gameplay in between, just to space it in. I can't even remember what this was called. I think it was called directional. It's right. Zoom, center right, center. I have this on a keybind, but for some reason my plugin has disappeared. Let me do this. Is there any way to move this down? This is stupid. Go back. Yeah, my plugin it kind of died. Oh no, it's not gonna work either. Shit. Oh no, it will. Just bring this down. And then the zoom will go onto that.
BO4 e-girls gamer tag.
Need more. We'll just watch loving anything. Yeah, I've kind of realized that over time. Sometimes people don't really much. A lot of times when you create videos, you think all this shit is boring because you edit it for so long. Make it faster. Also, this is a bit weird.
BO4 e-girls.
Why is there a blur? No blur needed.
BO4 e-girls gamer tag.
I actually don't even think you need an animation for that. Bro, just do this.
BO4 e-girls gamer tag.
Although I hate zooms, I don't like zooms. Because you can't see them. This is difficult. So this needs to go further.
Is that some BO4 Eagles gamer tags? Double. 1 HP warrior.
There's a different perspective when you watch something, when you make something. And sometimes it's people make something so beautiful and complex and crazy with all sorts of animations, with all sorts of colors. A lot of people just really want simplicity. People will sit around and watch some dude on a presentation. No editing, no animation, nothing. No Photoshop. Not even marketing sometimes. And they'll watch them just talk for an hour and a half about some boring ass topic.
Brother's not dying.
Because certain people will just watch certain topics for however long they need to. They just don't care how good or bad the video is. As long as it makes sense, as long as it's clear. Shit, with this, plugin not working. I actually don't know why that happens. It just sometimes dies when it crashes. Zoom it? Yeah, I left the zoom. I left the zoom here. The reason I don't like the zooms is people are watching here. Your eye is on this brother who's getting fried. When you zoom, it like drags your eye to here, but this doesn't end up here. This ends up like center, more so. I could probably make this a bit better. Then you just copy this part into this and it will work. That's a bit more centered, you can even make it bigger. So people are staring here, like in the center, and now this is in the center. If you drag it, it's like their eyes are going all over the place. That's why, because I noticed this when I watch other people's content, when they just start zooming all over into random ass places. I'm like, you don't have enough time to process what's going on, especially since this is like a quick zoom. Because I need to get back to this time.
1 HP warrior.
People are worried because it's like something that people used to do in like 10 years ago. They say, it's not complex enough. This is what I'm saying. Like a lot of people just don't mind watching simple things. You don't need to animate it like crazy. But we do need to get the spotlight focus on this. This is why I don't zoom in on this. I used to zoom in on these. I think the spotlight focus is much better. This is not red, this is black. This needs to be dragged though. That was incorrect. Well, I'm not an expert. You can actually do whatever you like. It depends what sort of people you're making the content for. And there are situations where I zoom. I don't know, if you watch the whole stream, I've zoomed before. Depends how much time you have for the cut. If you don't have a lot of time, then just doing a static zoom is nice. I need to manually click this now because this plugin has not refreshed. It's very sad.
Please die. Nice headshot.
So I'm trying to keyboard shortcut this, but I don't have my thing.
Dude, you got a quick shot too. That's a headshot. He made it. Real hate this map on guard.
I'm just trying to figure out what this was. This is one thing. If my memory was amazing, I could like remember everything I recorded and imagine how it went. But this is not scripted, so I don't know what the hell even happened in this lobby. You need a transition here though, because people don't know this is a new game. You probably want to change the music anyway. What I'm thinking, a lot of people don't reuse the music they've already done in the video. Like they try and use new music all the time. That's what I used to do as well. I think you can probably bring it back, especially if a lot of time has passed. They do that in video games. In video games, they only have like 25 musics for one game. I got like 2,000. You can do it with 25. You can do it with 2,000 easily. This needs a zoom. This one. This is another thing you were mentioning with the zoom. I wonder which one would be better on this. We can try both. But again, there's not much time when I'm speaking. I think just a normal zoom is better than zooming in. You can transition this. Of course, you can add like a zoom that starts here, because that is actually already in this shot. So if you wanted to, it's actually personal preference. You could extend this, animate it so it starts here, and then it actually transitions to the next scene without a lot of people noticing, especially if you had blur. So nobody sees that this is actually like a transition zoom, sort of. You know, that I don't think that's bad. I think that's pretty reasonable. If you want to mask it even more, then you can do this, and then yeah, I think that's nice. That's like a nice point to zoom in. I need to bring back the music because it didn't go for too long. It needs to get brought back. Okay, brother, good night. I have to sleep. No problem at all, my gentlemen. I go to sleep too as well. So I'll see you soon. Thank you for coming out in the nice, beautiful stream. I hope you learned some random, interesting things. Maybe they'll help you with your advertising. But yeah, have a wonderful night. And keep grinding, my gentlemen.
Inverted color setting. I never tried that earlier.
How would you, I love you too, my beautiful. Can I do a love heart on this? I don't think so. It's not like Instagram. But yeah, have a wonderful sleep. It needs to go here.
Inverted color settings. I've never tried that earlier. I swear you can do that on PlayStation. Now this.
Actually, you know what would be better? Wait, what is this piece? This goofy ass music. Give it to me now.
Good news. Completely advised.
Now this. What the hell? Yo, this would actually be a cool challenge, trying to nuke like this. You can actually edit this in post. By the way. What the fuck? I don't even see this motherfucker. Yo, y'all are saying this is better than the original map. see this motherfucker. Yo. Y'all are saying this is better than the original map. Are you crazy? Brother, I see. My teammates are red. What? No, y'all lock in, No, y'all lock in. It's fine. Look at me. Lock in. It's fine. Look at me beaming these kids. Yo, imagine 1v1 and some shitter on this, yeah? Imagine making some dude pull up mid-map only, Maddox only, and y'all whip his ass, and you whip his ass with this. That would be embarrassing. This ain't that bad. Like, I think this is doable. We're looking at a fucking wall or the doorway. We're looking at a fucking wall or the doorway.
Oh, this should be one car. I don't know why this was not one car. Like this.
I don't have accessibility. I guess I have to go like, we are coming back. I think low key and. No. We are coming back. I think low key inverted colors is not better. That was ugly. That was ass.
Ooh, you know what you could do with this though? Well, maybe you can oh, you can. You can't. But no, you can. You hold 100. Just boom, boom.
That was ass. Nah, hold on. You gotta upload a video where you 1v1 some shit or.
Windows.
Want some shit or. Make some food in the lobby offline.
I wish there was like a really good this. I could probably make something work with this. Do this, move this, and you need a mat. White mat. This. Doesn't even make sense. Hold on, move this down. there needs to be a better. Not sure. I need to do this. I really need to. I need to replace this. I need to replace it. Yeah, redefine the style. That should work. Doesn't have move this one down.
No. What they banned? Oh. The offline.
Nearly perfect. Just move this in here.
What they banned? The offline. What they banned me? The BO4 patch. The BO4 patch. The BO4 patch is ready. Still don't have my high caliber. You know?
I wish you could mark this. I really wish like I could have like a just a marker so I know which one. Why can't you just like put a color on the background of this? I don't know what it. Maybe one day in the future they'll let you customize that.
The BO4 patch. The BO4 patch is ready.
What's this?
Still don't have my high caliber. You know? That's crazy. We're gonna have all the headshots done before I even get my. You know what's crazy? We're gonna have all the headshots done before I even get my high caliber 2. So what's the point? That's very unfortunate. I actually can't go one lower. If I go one. It's very unfortunate. I actually can't go one lower. If I go.
Like a really good one. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, this one was actually good. I don't remember what it was though. think it's actually the perfect one, to be honest.
I actually can't go one lower. If I go one lower, we're gonna get the mono. We're probably gonna do a shower. There is an interesting emblem, one level below that. That emblem is very interesting. It's very interesting. Dub emblem.
I would love to have. I should make this a preset actually. That's not the right one. I missed it by one, I think.
Oh my god. Dub emblem on God. Dub emblems on God. On God, dub emblems. Bro, they need to bring this shit back to BO like 8.
Then here we do an ad.
BO 8 we did Gunnar emblems. The 3K out.
I think I'll leave it there. I'm gonna just go to sleep. I could have probably. I mean, we're not even close to getting this done. I just realized.
The 3K hours ain't not that bad. I got.
I don't know where I put this.
The plethora more.
Oh, did I never chop this up into like a single? Oh, yeah, I didn't. Boom. Bottom.
Plethora more. You know, some people on Blackout have 365 days played on their account. That shit's measured. Their first digit is a year instead of a day or a month. His name was Bad Bunny. He's actually he's technically the #1 Abstracts player for wins. He has the most wins. He was grinding for them for like 3 years, year 6, year 7. Wow. Heard what's going on with him, man. Yeah. Full passion. What is running from me? Why?
Gamer, who's it?
This is actually a really good video. I think it's going to be one of the best videos I've done for the series, actually. It's going to be one of the longest and one of the best. Like, it's just interesting shit happening all the time. I really like this. Maybe I'm just glazing my own way. Especially if I go through this again, like, do a second re-edit. Really good. The main things that need work is the beginning. Everything else is kind of fine. Let me just check what even happened on here. I think this game could actually go away. Maybe this game could. It's like these 3 games. No, but even then there was like a lot of good stuff happening. This is like a movie with the amount of stuff that was happening. Bro, what is this? I forgot about this real quick. We're gonna use this for the intro.
These brothers got last. Yo, Mr. Juck, the juice, you're gonna get that BO4 Adolf emblem. Custom made. 2025 minted. Oh, okay, we're not missing one. We're done. The chat is doing the full passion in here. There's like messages per minute getting sent over before. I'm gonna tell him, I don't even see the half these messages in that chat. All I know is some random there's this dude who have in the pad the BO4 patch. How much did he send? And we have yeah, we'll get beach project, yeah. Wait, you can play jetpacks on this? Wait, no way, let me just check it. This is a weird situation where this could actually be two different videos, by the way. And I might be contemplating just converting these into two different videos, because it's one big thing. You can't make it into a short, and then inside there's like different stories all throughout. And this story arc of these goofy ass dudes coming into my chat starts about here, ends here. And what might actually happen is a lot of people will watch this one. They'll watch till here, but they'll never see this. So I actually think it might be a good idea to just convert this into another video. Have two instead of one from this. I don't know how many what people do that. No, that makes total sense. Yeah, total sense. Because nobody watches BO4 anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. But anyway, for now I'm probably just gonna sleep. Is there anything I'm gonna do for people? Not right now. Not actually I do. Just gentleman. Trade with him. Yeah, no problem, this is fine. How does this go? Because this is actually one of the most interesting parts of this video, but it's in between. And also there's actually supposed to be a third video on this, which is like the ogre, I messed it up with this that video. How much did we do? Let me just check how fast I went with all this. So this took about 2.5 hours to do all this. I think we could have maybe done it a bit fast. I mean, because the thing is, you have to manually search for every single one of these. So it's not just like dragging it in, you have to manually search the names of every single sound effect that we have. And that's over here. Same with the music, they have to be manually search. I wonder if I can do this fast. I do wonder indeed. Because this is the slowest thing. It's like typing in here. I mean, I could get better at typing. No, before I go, let me actually just try and figure this out. Because you need to be able to search by music only. The only way you could really do that is if you go like, can you exit? No, exit doesn't even do anything. What's this called? No, that doesn't really, you have to like double click. You have to like keep clicking back and forth so it doesn't do that. It's not good. It will slow you down. Why not invert this? You know what's crazy? Yeah. Why not invert? Put music at the top, put sound effects below that. That's gonna break everything. But it might be the only way to make it work. To make it fast. Because you would need to, I mean, that's gonna break everything, all of it. And it's not gonna be a good fix anyway. Because throughout this, the only real thing I was searching for was sound effects and music. If you can, let's say I put like humor, right? I mean, that's actually fine.
It also creates issues with common music being in the way. I don't know why this has. I don't know how this comes up. These have like random ass tags in them. I wish Premiere Pro made like a better search system. I really do. Also, we got rid of some of the cuts. This actually went down. Not by much. This was like 290. The original cut is actually getting retained. How would you do this? You can put symbols in here, but then you have to search the symbols manually. Let me think about it. So if I put... Damn, I'm super tired. I put this, and I put... That's probably not a good one to put there. Put Celsius, bro. But then that doesn't search. Oh, it does. Okay. We might be cooking. We might be cooking something. Problem is, how are we gonna put a Celsius on? And then you can do like Celsius. Orca. No, you can't. Why wouldn't that search? That just basically. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't open it up, unfortunately. Why? What if? Wait, can you search the ending? Whoa, okay, I didn't know this. So you can search it shorthand. You can search the end, like 2 letters. That might be actually the way to speed it up. So you can have like common pick. No, you can't. Oh, no, you do it. Oh, this is some next level shit. You do it the other way around. We have one thing here. I don't know how that's even, how that came up. And we have this. I mean, that. What if you do MUS? Okay. That somehow comes up. Don't know why. Use it. Like, use it. Yeah, know this. Another weird thing is, why can't you have to search this? Because that's, oh, because there's, you can't actually search it. This comes up for some reason. I don't know what sort of tag this has. Like, does this have a tag that makes it search it? You could also drag this to the side and then get a bit more space. Why in the hell are we doubled? I just realized we're doubled here. Oh, because I never named these, because I'm a dumbass. Okay. Well, that would explain. Interesting. I'll fix that later. There must be a way. The only thing I can think of is like auto hotkey. Or pedals. Yeah, pedals would actually work. It would work. You would be able to like go like this. You'd be able to press the 2, this, and then just press another thing and then get your music in there. This is a tag. We need 3 pedals, 4 pedals. Is there any way to do that? You can get rid of these 2. Or C and V, although these are very useful for outside. Different though. What if? I don't know how that happened. We'll see. Again, no, that's not what we need to. We need to just have caps lock on. What the hell? let's just check this out. That's number 12. Does this work? Is it this one? Nope, it's this one. Yeah, that can actually work fine. Delete the whole thing. Although it has a space. And then you'll be able to search. Right, whatever you need. Without typing the whole entire thing. You can just do it shorthand. If you were to like escape, go back. I don't delete it. Or is it because it's backspace now? That's escape. Wait, so that doesn't even make sense. That don't make sense. Wait, that's a thing now? When you escape, it changes. That makes no sense, but okay. So I guess it doesn't even matter. What if you like go here and then you go back to number 2, get your boom, and then you just type it again, done. And then you can even shorthand sort of on this. The thing is your keyboard is on one side. I have to type with one hand. Yeah, but you could probably give yourself some time. Or you can even have like apocalypse and this. That is much nicer to do. Or is that not how you spell it? No, it's not. Because you don't need images, because images will already come up. You need. In sound effects, you can kind of do it normally. And you would have, I'm not sure. I have to think about this. Return is actually up there. You can actually have a different thing for this. Like you just have like 2 of them. That can also work. I guess this would suit because this is a case for when you export it. So you would actually clear this and then change this to just. Then this would also be cleared. Return is actually quite useful though. What does return even do? That's return. No, what? Doesn't make sense. That does not look like that. That is a weird return. Oh, it's because it's a shortcut rather than what, a text? Well, it's fine, I don't need it. It's okay. Text, sound effect. Good. Now if you were to like go over here. Go like this. That's music, but you also want to delete that as well. And return is on the other side of the world, so that's a problem. I should have a return on my mouse. What is this? This is control delete. What is the show action? Oh yeah, I forgot I have action. That's useful. If you want to return though. I wish it told you what these actually do. This is the worst user interface ever. Space, yeah, of course. I guess we could have a return here. Or backspace they call it here, I don't know. Wait, because return and backspace are different things. course, I just did the wrong one there. And then basically you can just like have that on which one? This. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's paste. That's why. Wait, why can you not paste? Okay, I think that's too complex. You need to be able to delete this. Yeah, so you can have return like that, and that'll be fine, and then you can put your sound effect over here. So that's music. Yeah, that'll be fine. I still don't know. Oh, you know what you can do? Call this the whole entire thing. You just call it the... How's that not coming up with this? Like, how much more do you want? Oh, full sound effects. Somehow these two will... I don't know. How are these two getting sound in this? What if you do this one? There must be some combo which just shows you the sound effects. Perfect, but it doesn't show you the inside, which is a problem. That is tough. If I rename this sound effect, and then this sound effect, and then put dot here, will it finally work? Or no? Or have I actually completely broken it? And you would have like con this no, it's too much, so the tags don't work. Also, sound effects is not the S at the end doesn't make sense. It already has an S with X. Because you still have a problem of like I would rather be able to type this and like see what I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying? And you also don't need to type the whole thing, you can type shorthand. Sound effects, annoy. That'll probably be enough. Apparently not, you need more. Holy. Yeah, you need nearly the whole thing. Okay, it's fine. This will be fixed in the future. How long was the stream? We did 2 hours. Actually, that's not that much. It's actually quite short. I've done 10 hours before. But yeah, that was actually really good timing. We are 20% down. And I'm good. If anybody's watching this in the future, hope you learned something. Hope you got inspired. But for now, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to go eat, maybe. I'll see you.